Pisces, hello. I was wondering why I feel such an affinity with Pisces. It's like you and I we get each other. Like, you guys love my readings, and I really love doing readings for you. I was thinking about that. I have a son who's a Pisces, and he passed, and he's up in heaven watching over me. And maybe that's part of it. And then I also have a sister who I really love. We were kind of out of touch for quite a few years due to our family tree being so wide, but I've gotten back in touch with her recently and really love all she's about as well. So maybe that's it, but I love you guys. Let me put this out before it bugs the dogs. So, Pisces, welcome back, and if you are new, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and this is a love reading for the week of April 11th through April 17th. I do like to just put a time parameter around it, but really these readings are timeless. So whenever you come across it, there definitely may be a message in here for you. I do want to note that these readings are general. And what that means is, although it is focused, although it is focused towards you, Pisces, specifically, it's not personal. And so that makes it a general reading, and hundreds and sometimes thousands of people do watch these. So please don't force it. Some of it may resonate. Wow, Pisces, some of it may resonate and some of it may not. That's it. I made up a new word, so don't force it. And that's a good segue. Please also do check all of your placements, your sun, your moon, your rising, and Venus. So please do watch all those videos for all those different signs. And if this reading resonates, Pisces, please do like and subscribe. But most of all, Pisces, thank you so much for being here for me and joining me today. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. All right, let's get going. First, let's cut the cards. Okay, a little deep. Cut them deep and weep. Let me lay out the cards. Hermit showed up in the last reading too. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Getting chills. All right. I see a message already, and it is good. I've had a couple of, breakups and stuff. I always worry, that the cards are going to get negative, and if that starts to happen, I usually grab a new deck. But they've been pretty good today. Kind of depicting like real life. Like, good shit happens and bad shit happens. And I think this is some good shit, though, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get started. So your energy, Pisces, is that of the Hermit. And the Hermit is about, looking inside, searching. Maybe in solitude, but definitely introspection. So Pisces, now is a time that for you to look inside, or maybe you already are, but now is a time for you to really look inside. And what that means is question your actions, question your motives, figure out who you are and what you want. Sometimes we can barrel down the avenue of life and just do stuff, and we're like, I don't know why the hell I'm doing that. Did I learn that as a kid? Is it a reflex? Why do I do the things I do? And that is either where you at that is either where you are at or where you need to be right now, Pisces. Okay, how you see this relationship. And we have the Fool. Okay, so you see this relationship as requiring you to have faith. You maybe have had an issue with jumping in and, regretting that. But you see this relationship as an opportunity to take a leap, to try again. Okay? And you can take a leap without being foolish, or you can take a leap having considered all of the implications. Now, the Fool is depicted as naive and just walking off a cliff, with his dog. But I see this as having faith to take that leap and try again. Your issues and challenges. We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a lusty young person. I would say you may have a challenge with managing that side of the relationship, and especially if the relationship is new. You're like afraid, you're like, oh, I'm so attracted to this person. There's so much chemistry, but I need to keep that small, depicted by the page. You want that to be a small energy. I mean, it's there, you can't deny it, you can't lie about it, but you don't want it to be overarching with the relationship. You don't want that to be what the relationship's about. You also don't want to have it overshadow all the other feelings that you're having as well. It's kind of that's a challenge for you. Your person, their energy. So we have the Three of Wands. This is the energy of someone who has planned something, who has put energy into something, who is in an energy of exploration. Even though they're looking into the future, this is kind of a new thing for them as well. And they're taking a sense of ownership or leadership in this. So as far as the relationship goes, they're looking into the future. It's kind of new for them. It's a new experience. It's like exploring for them. But they're looking at it. They're planning for it. They put energy into it. And they're owning their part of it. They're accepting responsibility for their part in this relationship. How do they see the relationship? Well, they see the relationship as something they're very proud of. They see it as winning. They see it as something that they would like to, yell from the rooftops, hey, I'm with this person. They see it as victory. their issues or challenges. I think the whole, and it's funny that it falls right under your challenges with the chemistry, the sexual part of it. And theirs is the whole sensual abundance, that part of it as well. I think you both are really trying to take this whole thing very serious, with responsibility, with faith, with forethought. Forethought in both of these. But both of you have this sensual side that you're trying to not fight or hide, but manage. I feel like you guys have an awesome chemistry towards each other, and you're trying to not let that be everything, and not let that overshadow everything else. And you know, that's cool. But the thing is, no matter how these, you know, how big the chemistry is, there's a lot more. So just know that. It's almost like you're scared of it, that it's going to ruin the rest. Or like you need to keep it quelled down. Interesting. But I do see a lot of responsibility, introspection, you know, like pride in a good way, faith. It looks very well balanced. Interesting. And so obstacles for both of you or for the relationship, we have the Judgment card, and that's about an inner calling, an absolution, a realization, rebirth. I'm getting quite a few messages here. Number one, don't judge yourself too harshly in anything that you do, and for them too. Number two, being in this relationship is like a rebirth. Like we have introspection and learning, looking at this in a whole different way. We have faith, taking a leap of faith. We have foresight and responsibility. And these may be traits that you both had already, or these may be traits or characteristics that you are both now growing. But I do see like a rebirth, in as much as a new way of doing things. A new start, and not just with the relationship with each other, but like with the relationship with yourselves. Kind of beautiful. Advice from Spirit. Two of Cups. Connection, attraction. Spirit saying, it's okay. This is a yes card. The connection is there, the attraction is there. Cups are about love, the love is there. So it's a yes card. Also, the Two of Cups is often associated with like soulmates, twin flames type of thing. So I think Spirit is saying, yes, it's okay. Potential outcome, we have the Seven of Pentacles. A change in direction. A reward. So, as I said, this is like, I'm feeling like there's an attempt being made to do things differently. To use foresight, introspection, judgment, faith, admiration. To keep the sensual part of the relationship, while it's important, to not make that the most important. That may be different for you or them or both of you. Rebirth, new way of doing things. And so this is a new start. And also what the Seven of Pentacles is like, growing your seeds, planting your seeds together. So like saying, okay, we're in this relationship together, and planting your seeds, which is whatever that is for you in a relationship. Sharing love, doing nice things for someone else, but planting the seeds and having the patience to let things grow slowly, because that's what Pentacles are all about. So this is about putting in the work, taking the time. And allowing things to take time. And then for the overall, we have the Nine of Swords. And so what this is telling me is, I can see that overall, both of you are anxious. I see a lot of doing things a different way. That can be very scary. It can cause a lot of anxiety. Perhaps you're afraid you'll fall back into the old way. And so that's something to watch out for. But it's definitely not something to, like, don't stay up in your head too long. Or if you do, do it in a searching way, not in a worrying, anxiety-ridden way. If you find yourself up there in your head, tell yourself, worrying, say, stop. Instead, look at how awesome you are and how well you're doing, and what can I do better? What have been my past mistakes? What can I do to do better? More like a lesson than, this is not a lesson, this is useless and only causes issues. If you're up in your head, be there for a lesson. Anyway, Pisces, I always get deep with you and we always go long, but this is what I have for you. Quite beautiful. I love it. And thank you so much for joining me. And Pisces, if this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.